Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Language and Life Skills. I am Matthew Adukanil. Today the topic of presentation is power over life and death. Power over life and death. And I am making this video at the background of the murder of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk 31, the rising Republican star. So let me begin with King Duncan's murder in Macbeth. King Duncan rewarded his general Macbeth for his so many glorious victory by visiting his castle, being a guest in his castle overnight guest. And at this time, Lady Macbeth gets the idea of murdering the king so that she and her husband could become king and queen. Macbeth is unwilling to do this, he is reluctant to do this heinous act, but she prevails upon him. And so the act is done. The king is murdered in the castle. Instead of protecting the guest, they have murdered the guest. Now let us come to a miracle worked by Jesus, which involves raising a dead person to life. Jesus with the disciples was passing near a town called Nain, where a widow had lost her only son. And the whole town had come out in the funeral procession to honor this man, to grieve with the lady. Jesus, seeing this, he stopped, he touched the coffin and ordered the young man to get up. The young man rose and began to speak. The whole crowd was happy, cheering, and Jesus restored the man to his mother. The crowd was not only happy, they also were afraid. A fear came upon them. Why did this fear come upon them? It is because they recognized there was divine power here, not ordinary power. God's power at work in Jesus, raising a dead man to life. Now let us come to our own social life of moderns today, especially the question of abortion as demanded by radical feminists. Radical feminists demand abortion on demand. They like to abortion at any cost. And what about taking away a life which is in their womb? They are not concerned about that. They demand, they assert they have a right over the body. Yes, they have a right over their body, but they have no right over a guest, an innocent guest in their womb. That is in their body, but it is not part of their body. It is an autonomous human being. And to kill that child, kill that unborn child, is a very cruel thing, and you are usurping divine right. No human has right to kill and no power to raise a dead person to life. So, if you are claiming that right, you are no better than Lady Macbeth, who gets her king murdered in a castle. And you are similar to King Herod, who ordered the execution of all the innocent children in Bethlehem, so that Jesus, the supposed rival, would be eliminated. So, those who are doing this heinous action against unborn children, they are dictators, they are executors. They are no better than Lady Macbeth or King Herod. No humans have right over the life of other persons, especially innocent. So we have a duty and a right to protect life, not to take it away. Friends, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe. Bye. See you another time.